Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. For those of you who are watching in the future, don't worry about this, but for those of you who are waiting for the stream, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. My lab's totally overran. Let's resume the save and let's get back into that stream career. In the background now, I've been doing a little bit of recording. Every time that I fire up the stream, I've started recording this, and unfortunately I've just been building up this huge amount of backlog that I'm not sure that I'm ever actually going to get round to doing anything with. I really do need to, I was planning to record an entire series and make it out of this, but man, my time. Anyway, out and around here, we've got a few little windows popping up and getting ready to go. We've got a craft going to Moho, a craft with a rover on it that we're hoping is going to be able to make it. I can't remember exactly whether we sent it up or not, but we'll go and check. We've got the Wheeloo going to Elu. We've got a few people coming back home, of course, because someone going to Gilly there. We've got a couple more windows back in the background. I believe we've got a few contracts that we need to get going with. And I need to have a little drink because I noticed that my mouth is... It's been my first day of hay fever today. It's not been bad, but it's been enough for me to start noticing that things are on the change. I had a little sneezing fit during one of my lectures. Because there's Wheeloo. What are you? Are we going to spend some time going around and seeing what these random little craft are that are flying around? This could be. We could have had big plans. We could have done some amazing things, but instead, what we're going to do is go around and have a look at my space debris and see if there's like what is this? Like, seriously, like what on earth? How? Well, I mean, I suppose it's not on Earth. That was bad choice of phrase right there. I do apologise, but like, what are we going to do with this? What are you over there? Oh man, look. We got to figure out a way. How is this even registered as an actual piece of equipment? If we go back to the tracking station and go and have a look at it from the outside, it was a probe. It was registered as a probe. I don't know how this has happened. I'm just going to quickly make some checks in the background. All right, cool, wonderful. Hello, anybody and everybody out there. Starting a little bit weird today because one of these days where my labs just completely overtook me. And what I'm really looking for here is looking for a craft. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll zoom all the way down to the bottom here and see if we've got anything. No, we have not got anything that actually is ready to go to Moho. So I think that means we are ready for a launch. Do you guys think we're ready for a launch? Let's go and see if we've got that big craft that I had set up and ready to go from last time. We were, of course, getting a bit of a rover in there. Hopefully this is all set up and ready to go. The loading screens, though, this is one of the problems with going around and checking out all the different things that you have to do at the beginning is every time you go in and out of a different scene, if you will, Kerbal's like, nah, I'm all right. So we got the Oh No to Moho. That was right. This is the craft we've got going here. We've got a small little... what are they called? Service bays on the underside here. If we open it up, you can see there's a tiny little rover in there. We spent some of last stream trying to figure out how this could move around and do things on its own. It's even got little antenna on the back there. I'm not sure if that will be able to start to open up before. Ooh, are we going to disengage and this is just going to sit there because it doesn't have communication with back home? That could be an actual issue that we had overlooked from last time, because of course this needs to be extended, but we can't extend it and also let it out. Ooh, there are problems. Okay, let's see if we can't sort out those particular problems. Okay, so for this communicatron, we have got ourselves. I believe we're maxed out on the. On the what's it called? The tracking station. There we go. I was about to go and have a look. I was like, nope, my brain is not going to do this to me. We will go figure out. I believe we got the highest level on the tracking station, which means we got 22.4 gigameters. So 22.4 gigameters is there as well. I mean, do I just stick one of these on the back here? It's very big, isn't it? It's very big. That's not something that's going to work right there. Hey, miss, how you doing? Welcome to the quiet bit of the stream where nobody's turned up because I didn't get started at the right time and nobody knows what's going on. But I have just discovered that I've got a little bit of problem with my little rover that we made at the end of last stream here. It's got a bunch of antenna, but these antenna are folded away, and they fold out when this guy rolls away. But let me just run you through the series of events. So we're going to break off at this ring here, and then this bit at the top is going to land. Okay, that's going to land, and then this rover here is ready to go. It undocks, right? disconnects, and the antenna that are connecting up to Kerbin there are no longer connected to my little rover. So it's quite a high possibility that the moment we undock this rover, it just shuts down and can't move. I've already thought of a way that we can get around that. I mean, not only have I thrown a dish on there that I'm almost certain we're going to break as we try and get it out of storage in there, but we could also just like take this off, turn it sideways, and shake it all out, and let things happen like that. I think that's probably what we're going to go with. I'm going to save the small change that we made just in case. You know what? I've just thought, how much battery do we have on here? One thing that I do tend to do quite often is to try and land somewhere, and it will be the dark side of the planet, and I run most of my space program on solar. We don't really have too many other viable alternatives at the moment. In fact, we don't have any viable alternatives. Fill it full of batteries and hope that will work. Right? That's it. Exploding? Yeah, that's good. That's good. It'll fall apart. It could fall apart. It's a thing that could happen. I can't remember. I think I just hit the wrong button and reverted us at the end of the last episode. Actually, I'm trying to remember why this is back in the VAB. I kind of remember taking off with it. Okay, we're going to put this in a parking orbit. Does anybody want to pick any altitude between here and the moon? The moon is at 10.5 million meters. It needs to be above 75,000 meters. Take your pick as which one you want to go with there. Or, we could go for kilometers if you want, I suppose. Let me just kind of aim my camera at the top of this. The problem we've got right now, we're controlled by the rover, and the problem with that is that it doesn't look the same way as my rocket. So let's just control from there. There we go. Beautiful. A well thought out space program. Yes, reset that camera. Okay, let's scroll out. It's the middle of the day. We've got a monolith over there. Everyone wave to the monolith. Hello. And we go 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Sluggish. It's a bit sluggish off the pad there, don't you think? I should actually say hello to Cyber Otaku and Super Dude and people that have been turning up. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I got a little bit of a roll there and just carried on speaking. It's a problem that I have occasionally. We have, despite me saying that this is a sluggish craft, already got our way up to near enough 200 meters per second there. I can't quite figure out how fast we're accelerating. It looks to me maybe to be 10 meters per second. Wait, I can figure this out because like we're traveling at 2 Gs, and that 2 Gs is like 2 times 10, which is about 20. I mean, I don't know what squad have put Kerbin's actual gravity at. Like, is it a 9.8 or is it thing? Oh, I had a KFC this evening because my laboratory ran late. I ended up going and buying some food. Hey Wise, how you doing? It's okay. I am also really late. That's fine. This is good. This is good. We're all just a little bit off the ball today. That's fine. What's this? Low G science craft. I hate that. That's been hanging there for so long. When this guy goes into orbit, we'll try and see if we can do anything about that. Maybe with this Boney M relay here. This one. Minmus Repair Craft Probe. This is another one we need to deal with. This is the what? That's the one that's just a weird little decoupler with some bits on it. So if we could go and deal with that. No one named a height. Very disappointing. Okay, let's try for. I mean, I suppose we'll just go the same sort of height as the Weeloo to go to Elu. Apart from this time, we're going to Moho. So we need to go about 1 million meters. That sounds good. I like 1 million. Million's a nice round number. I heard that noise change. Yeah, beautiful. Explosions? No explosions. Okay, I'm sorry. You have Jax. Very similar to KFC, but you think it's tasty. To be fair, I say most of. No, that's a gross generalization that I am not going to start with. But there are plenty of non-franchise chicken shops out there that do wonderful work, that do much better work than KFC. The problem is there's also a lot of them out there that do terrible chicken. How is everyone doing? Doing well. A little bit manic from having to do my labs. I'm also a little bit like math strained. I've been doing a lot of error propagation, and it sucks. I got to do I stuck some mass on the bottom of a spring, and I went twang, and I counted how long it took to go back and forth 10 times. Right, that's most of my evening today. Most of my afternoon today has been doing that. It took me like 2 and a bit hours to do that. Like 30 times. And it started off nice and quick, but we started moving the weight outwards, and of course it slows down. Like if you're spinning around on your chair and you push your arms out, you slow down. Do it the other way. Start spinning with your arms out and pull them inwards, and you spin up really quickly. There's some free science for you now. I had a point to this story. I can't remember what it was when I started. But yeah, so and then from that I had to like try and figure out a whole bunch of mathematical stuff from that, and it got a bit much. My brain was like, no, I don't want to do Sydney Ball, and I'm like, no, we've got to do it for another hour or so. We just got to get it finished. Okay, so somewhere like that. All right, that's where I am aiming for. Going to be in the nice parking orbit. Reading mate stuff, cool. Hungry, everyone's good. Yeah, okay, cool. This is fine. This is wonderful. We're gonna knock our way up here quick. Yeah, let's follow the. I was about to jump over to one of my deorbit craft and be like, all right, let's try and catch something. You know what? Let's stick with the mission. You want to stick with the missions? I think sticking with the mission is a good idea. These are still not deorbitable. Oh, wait. They are deorbitable. Look, there's some fuel at the top here. Did we put any robo control on here, though? That's the real question. Yeah, fair enough. It could turn around and go back. But can it? Can it actually? I'm not seeing a robo on there at all, like a probe core. Nose cone, inline stabilizer, a little bit of fuel, little bit of fuels everywhere. No. Okay. Well, at some point we should fix this design. It could be great. It could be wonderful. It's on the verge of doing so, but it's not quite there. It doesn't even have any parachutes on it. Who made this? What's going on? Got cool words like eviscerate is a great word. That's true. That's true. Let's go up this way. Also, like things like existential. You know, despite what it conjures up inside people, it's a great word. It's wonderful. Thoroughly. It's another good one, but it's much better in a Welsh accent. I'm not going to embarrass myself on stream trying to do a Welsh accent. So immoliate. Yeah. Not necessarily. That's not necessarily to sacrifice. It is just to burn. Okay. Am I gonna? No. We're just gonna get the parry-ups out. Well, inside the atmosphere, because you know what? I'm kind of fed up of leaving trash everywhere. Let's get down. Oh wow, C. Haynes, first person to like. I've got to say, whilst I am so grateful that you're doing that, C. Haynes. What's going on, guys? Why is he the first person to like? We've been running for a good 3-4 minutes now. No, I don't know how long we've been running now. We've been running. It doesn't tell me. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. 2 likes are in now. Good work, guys. Good work. Anyway, we're supposed to be spinning up. What was that? Did people hear the Windows noise? I heard the Windows noise. I'm not sure what it did. Anyway, I'm gonna dump all those off, and we're going to try and aim for a nice orbit here. We've got a whole bunch of nuclear engines on the underside. Don't worry, they're not as environmentally unfriendly as they sound because we're in space. You like it when I explode? No sooner. Okay, we'll see if we can get... Well, I'm definitely going to be deorbiting a whole bunch of debris just after this. So, you know, we're going to have you covered, man. We're going to have you covered. Hopefully. Booms will be coming. Don't you worry there, guys. Don't you worry there. All right, let's spin this round and back. I'm still trying to drop the term "guys" out of my dictionary here. I hang out with a lot of people who are not, and carried on to use the term like that. It's like, nah. How about if I pull up? Does that start bringing my Apple apps back? I think it should. Yeah, there we go. It's too far. It's too far. We do not have the control authority to turn the way I want to. Where's the... No, not that one. Ooh, the noise has stopped. Why has the noise stopped? Okay, that really worried me there. That's good enough. That's a parking orbit. Okay, good. That's good. Good work. Map. I want to come to some debris. Oh, the debris. Will this let me switch to? Yes, it will. Great. What mission are we doing at the moment? We are sending a rover to Moho, though chances are we're going to get a whole load of exams? Alarms in between then and now. We're going to be sending off, I don't know, 33 days, but it's going to take a lot longer than that to actually get to Moho, of course. And we've got something to send to Elu, and then we've got some people coming home. But maybe we'll get to Moho in that interim there. This little interval of time between the Moho window in 33 days and the people coming back home in 130 days. Yeah. K-Hyde, what should you do in KSP? You should totally make a grass skating android, right? You need something that has a little balanced body up on top, and then give it some skis with some wheels underneath, and then go like that. I think that's kind of the most good you could do for Kerbal kind to forward their technology. I've really got to turn those back off. Okay, brilliant. Awesome. We're going to go in for a crash now, guys. We're going to go in for a crash. Look at this pirouetting. Oh, it's majestic, isn't it? Apart from, do you guys see the flicker here, or is that kind of lost in the frame rate to you guys? I don't know. I don't know. But we're coming in. We're going to do it. We're going to hit it strong. Rover to the Mun. I mean, we could do a rover to the Mun. We've got one go to Moho, though. Got one to Moho. Okay, there we go. There's the top of the atmosphere. These guys are definitely going to explode. Where are the others? One up there. No! It's that low-G science craft again. Curse you! Curse you! Yeah, no, looking good, though. Looking good. That one to turn off the colours. I got a feeling it's going to be more of a splash. Oh, you know what? I just realised that just as your message came up, Otaku. Oh, that no splushes, no splushes. We got raging explosions here, raging explosions. Oh, there's Jewel. We still haven't been to Jewel once this playthrough. Maybe we should set up a mission that's got like a whole bunch of Gansat stuff on it. Like five different satellites and a mothership, right? That's good. Take off on the runway and land on another runway. There's like 3 easy to get to runways, right? You got the desert runway. You've got the what is the desert runway actually legit like base game stock? Because I've got both DLCs and I don't know whether any of them give me the desert thing. But anyway, yeah, or the main runway, or of course the island runway. There are other places you can go to as well, but I've purposefully not been looking them up whilst I play this game, because at some point I'm going to get a scanning satellite up that actually tells me where these things are. And like, what's the point of having these things if you just go and look it up on the internet, right? I've been playing this game for long enough that I'm like totally invested in these things. Okay, I think we're gonna have our last bit of splush at some point. The land seems, well, the water seems to be coming up pretty strong here. I think everything else exploded. I think literally everything else exploded, and this is the last surviving piece of the launch stage, which, you know, that's nice. Go to the tracking station. Yeah, there's nothing else to be done. I like the idea to take off from the VAB and land on the roof. That's a great little challenge there. Great little challenge. We've really got to deal with all these little bits. They're just out here, just doing their own thing. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about those at some point. Like, some of these are just struck connectors. Like, I'm never gonna be able to meet up with those. Splash down at Eve. Have we really still got a little bit down there? That's great. That's great. But I was looking for I'm now just having a look around, being like, wait, what have I left round Eve? What did we even do here? So Gilly is not currently inhabited, though we have something on the way to Gilly. This little robot right here, as you can see over there, we got a little meet up. This no, not you. Wow, asteroid capture. That's cool. But what I wanted to go was this little ship here, packed full of Kerbals, who I've been drifting away from Eve for a long time, but because I keep getting sidetracked, and I'm talking like many orbits, like many streams. That's what I'm trying to say. They've been out there. Okay, let's get up and running for the next alarm. Right, we need to get these guys out and about. A little bit sidetracked there. No problem. All right, welcome back to the Oh No to Moho. We are up. We are having a great time. I'm noticing that I've got no lights on here, but that's all right. We always forget lights. It's not the biggest problem. Not the biggest problem. So we want to go to Moho, and we want to do it like at some point, quite far in the future. Yeah. So it's probably a better idea not to set it immediately. But let's just see how we would get there if we were going to fly straight away. Set as target. It's going to be a while. Hey, 3, how you doing? I'm doing well. Labs overran, so I'm probably going to be streaming a little bit late today. That's fine with you guys. Okay, something like that. Let's get down and... Ooh, look, we're going to be matching up... Ooh, there's a helicopter in the sky just outside my window. I live on the 9th floor, so when things like helicopters go overhead, they're actually pretty close. Okay, let's move this round this way. Carry on going down. Of course, getting our way down to Moho is one of the greatest expenditures of Delta V that exist in the game. It's not too bad, but there we go. Well, no meeting there. But of course, we got a little time yet. We've got a little time yet to wait. But that is roughly. Oh, look at that! I turned it round a little bit, and all the inaccuracies got flooded out, and it suddenly was much better than it was before. Yeah, something like that. It's not showing me an encounter, even with that such horrific maneuver. All right, cool. We're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna fly to that one. 33 days, probably one of the larger warps we've done most recently. That is pretty horrific. I hope you guys don't mind that. Also had labs today, physics labs. We had to find the dude. I was doing moment of inertia all day as well. I have a conrod. Yeah, that was cool. Heinz, we want to make a base, but where? I mean, Minmus is the best place to start with base building. If you want a bit of a challenge, though, Moho is a good one. It takes quite a bit to get there. But when you're there, you've got the whole solar system to go to, because you're spinning around really fast, right? Which means you can go see whichever planet whenever. Something like this. That might have been too much. I don't know how much I need to spend to get out over there. Yeah, that was actually indeed too much. Is this going to be another one of those weird ones where it told me that there was a window, but actually, that's not what's going down? Oh, wait, have I made that worse? I've made that worse. I thought that was taking a little while. Man, look at this turn that I need to make all the way down at the bottom of the gravity well there. That's a lot. That is a lot. But it should enable me to have a meeting with where's Moho? What's going on here? Where's Moho? This should be fine by now. There. Okay. I mean, that's not quite what I was promised by the alarm. I should know better by now. It's not like the alarm has ever actually done well for me. Let's open this one up. Let's get the graphical interface. Let's see. Why has that disappeared? Come back. There we go. Right, so now if I take control of this one again, See, none of these are quite doing what I need them to do. There's my approach vector. Let's try and get that number to be more easily seen there. 6 million kilometers. Disappeared. 6.5. I mean, that's getting bigger as well. So, like, this is it. This is the best I can do. Is come in like this. I hate this sometimes. I really am like, well, why did you even? What is up with this? I waited around and everything. Why should I have waited if this is what you were going to do for me? I should have just launched it when I launched it, you know? Okay, let's cancel this one. Switching target locked. I beg your pardon. Would actually like to keep Moho as my target. One day we'll just be able to go. One day we'll just be able to go. I don't want small nose cone. Why would you keep giving me the small nose cone? That's totally not what I want. Matt, it really is going to have to be that, isn't it? It do be like that. It do be like that. Okay, well, I guess I might as well just send this by the very skin of my pants. I see no reason to do anything else then. Kerbin, okay, we're just going to fly. Does anybody have any objections to that particular plan? I'm going to go with like there, and we're going to eject to about there. Okay, does that look good? Does that look good? I mean, I'll probably take this one because we're not going to be able to do it in one go. Why has there been a second? Is that a moon encounter? Do we have a moon encounter? We do have a moon encounter. Do we want to tune this moon encounter to twist us off like that? I think we're going to. I think we're going to. I do enjoy a real close moon encounter just by waiting for the right moment. The problem is if you don't see the periaps, we're crashing into it. You got to watch out for that. We obviously don't want to crash into it. Something like that. Okay, well that looks good to me. We'll take that one. We will take that one. Now finalizing report on trust calculations because it wasn't absent for labs for it. We got a different data set. Once I brought, I couldn't just use. Oh wow. Wow, so he gave you a different way of doing it. I mean, to be fair, like our professors kind of set up the same sort of things. Show us the shortcuts, right? I get that. That's why we're being taught by people, not machines. Wise wants a VTOL. I mean that sounds legit. It's a little bit beyond my powers, but okay. I mean, I say that. We're getting closer to be able to unlock all the things for it, so that's fine. I'm still waiting for us to be able to unlock the powers of pointing towards the maneuver node. That would be great. That would be amazing. Okay. A minute away from the launch. Even are we? That's us there. We're focused on Kerbin. That's not very helpful. Not very helpful at all. Just going to keep hitting these quick. There we go. Right. We are there. We got a node in 35 seconds. 34. Of course, I'm going to just start burning a little bit early because there is a small chance that this is just a little bit off. In fact, almost every time that we follow the exact coordinates here, it doesn't quite work properly. You know, it gives us a little bit off. So I'm gonna go at 5. Just going. We're just going. I'm gonna leave this place. We're gonna wait for a real close moon encounter. That's in particular what we're looking for here. Is get a nice clone skimming moon encounter, so we can be like, yep, that worked well. That worked really well. Move things around on my other screen quickly. It's a little bit cluttered over here at the moment. Makes it hard to see what is going on. Okay, great. Yes. Well, look at that moon encounter. But of course, we're now going fast enough that we get to like meet it up at other points. Look, there's all sorts of other points we get to meet up with here. That's pretty cool, yo. That's pretty cool. So we want to get on the the backside of the moon, if you will, so that it can pull us forwards and we get a nice big boost there. Any moment now. Any moment now. Oh, we're out of fuel. I mean, okay, fair enough. Wasn't quite expecting it right then, but I was kind of expecting it. Well, that sure was interesting. Did anybody else just notice that? What on earth? I guess we're going on 2 rockets now. Okay. That was not what I was expecting, but we'll take it. We'll take it. There was definitely some fuel loss there, but at the same time, there was a load of mass lost. So maybe that's fine. Maybe not. Well, I've not saved it, so we're going to have to just let it go. Okay, we're trying to end up now not slamming into the side of the moon. As long as we can do that, I think we'll be good. Any moment now, in fact. Just waiting for the periaps to appear over the top of the surface. There we go, something like that. Brilliant, nice. What are we down? 4 kilometers. Do I quick save it now? Do I do that? I mean, look at this. I mean, that is ready to land. Actually, that one there. Let's just go through all the different targets again. I should really close this down. We've kind of done with that for the moment. Oh no to Moho relay. We're going to switch this out. And we're going to see if it's ready to slam into the moon so that we can get rid of it. That's probably the best way. Hey, how you doing? Should have saved this. Yeah, we have saved some fuel. Look at that. Bomb. That's what that's there for. Inside of here, of course, we've got a little robot trying to save the day. It's like, yep, I can do it, guys. I've got it. I didn't want to click that. I wanted to click. Yeah. You know what? We'll just leave that open. It doesn't matter. We'll just leave it open. What is our current trajectory? We're not quite crashing into the moon. I think I can solve that though. I think I can solve that if we just kind of point upwards a little bit, because of course we want to go a little bit more ragely out. We could try and speed up, but that's changing parts of my orbit that I don't really care about. This bit though, this bit I kind of care about. If I could just point in the right direction. That'd be great, yo. That would be great. Okay, so something like this. Yeah, look at this. Bam. Okay, well, I think we're going to want to watch the one that goes past. I suppose this is the point where we could save it, right? If I save it, we can watch the one slam into the moon, and then afterwards we could actually take control of this guy. Yes? Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yes. I did a quick save. It took a while. Looking for the moon. Is that one of the bits that like just went flying off on its own? I mean, that's cool. Are we actually now going faster? No, it's going faster than us. The Oh no to Moho. Okay, that's fine. When we get certain close, I would like to save it. I'm not sure how close I want to be. Let's warp up there. It's definitely going to want to be closer than this. You know what? We might be able to watch the Oh no rip past. Time for boom. In fact, you have turned up at the exact moment for booms. You have done incredibly well here. In fact, do I save it now? I think we're going to save it now. And then we could just go sliding into that moon over there. You see that one? You see that one? I mean, we could try and land it if you want. Like, no, we can't. We have not got the Delta V necessary for landing. But we could just see what we can do there. What do you guys reckon? Do we try and? The problem is if we try and save it, we're going to end up with extra bits of space junk. What I might do is just fly at the moon even faster. Does that sound good to you guys? Is that a good way of solving our issues? Let's come into here. We're still not. My other craft just disappeared. Did you guys see that just like not exist anymore? What's up with that? Where's my other craft at? What? Wow, I'm expecting it to actually be there when I reload, so I'm sure everything will be fine. So look towards the planet you wish to crash into. In fact, I'm going to do this from a locked camera mode, so that we can look along the barrel and see the vision of what is ahead of us. Not the sun, though that would be fun. No. We want to point this way. Oh, beautiful. Isn't it inspiring? So inspiring. I'm not sure how close we can get and be good. That drift. That sideways drift, yo. Probably going to wait till we're, I don't know, only a few kilometers away from the surface, and then start doing my my thrust to freedom. Freedom. It'll take a little while to get there, though. We are currently at 280 kilometers, 210, 190 kilometers above the surface. It's getting some numbers now. We are getting some numbers. I'm not sure when is it gonna like stop me. We're now 70 kilometers. Let's stop ourselves, shall we? Let's stop ourselves. I think I want to go a little bit more into the surface of the moon. Right. That's probably the way to do it. Right. Man, we're starting to see some detail. Is that the actual big mun? Oh no, we're out of power. I should have thrown on my engines before. When the sun went down, I should have realised what was going on. Oh no! Well, it's no problem. We've got no power, but I don't think anybody's at a particular loss about that. I was hoping to hit relatively flat to explode everything. So yeah. You know what? I think I actually wanted it to go forwards quite a lot. All right. Well, let's go and actually fly with the mission now. that was just an explosion. Now we know what the fate of this guy will be. We're going to jump over here, switch to. We go, hello, robot. How you doing? Welcome. We're going to take you to one of the hardest places to reach. We're going to Moho. Wow, look how not circular that is over that side of my screen. Wow, if you ever needed to know that Kerbal gives you a little bit of a fisheye, look at that. That's a thing right there. Okay, we're still missing a lot of engines, but we've still got a lot of fuel left. This is fine. I think we'll be okay. We're on our way to Moho-ish. So let's have a look and see what it tells us Delta V wise. Delta V map. Delta V. Yeah, you heard me. So we've done this bit, right? We can take like 5,000 delts off of this, so we should be all right. Yeah, we should be fine. This should be fine, guys. I don't know why you need to keep reassuring me so much. It's fine. I mean, this is going to be a long burn. Like wherever we're going, whatever we're doing, 2 nuclear engines is going to be a long burn. Okay, we've now crossed into the moon's sphere of influence. Hopefully, we've got enough clearance. Do you guys think we've got enough clearance? I think we've got enough clearance. Let's focus on the moon for a second and just kind of look down there. Does that look like we're going to make it? Like, is there any mountains back there that we should be aware of? I don't know. It looks like it should be fine. At the same time, that does look pretty bumpy. I'm hoping that we'll be fine. We'll just let it roll, and you know. If all else fails, I've just done a quick save, and that'll be hilarious, right? I think we're going to come screaming down and past it about, I don't know, times 50. Sounds good to me. Something like that. That looks better. Ooh. Oh, it's decided that I need to look this way. Oh no, does this mean I'm crashing? Has it turned around to say I'm crashing? Is that actually what the deal is here? I don't know. Let's point Radial out for a little bit, and we're just gonna let it flow, right? We're just going over that way. What could go wrong? Chase. I don't know. I'm gonna bottle out. I can't do it. I'm scared. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. we actually gonna make it? It's a bit whatever now, right? We're either gonna make it or not. I think we might be good, actually. I think now we're good. Ooh-wee. There is at least 4 kilometers difference in sea level and mountain level around here, so that's a thing to watch out for. We're on the way back up, though. We are on the way back up. I wonder what that did to my orbit, because we're at the place where that will do a lot of difference. So let's pull out here and have a look. Actually, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. I kind of want to bring this down at least to Moho's height. We got a 3.9 there, and this is like 6. That's a bit much, you know. That's a bit much. Is it bringing us down in the way that I would be hoping, or are we getting some other effects going on with this one? I think we're doing good. It's just the fact that we're burning nuclear engines in the environment here, and it's we're not able to go the way we want to go. That said, we're pointing off in that direction, not that direction. So maybe what I want to do is to just kind of bring us down like this, and then I'm burning in this direction, right? Is that? Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're burning in that direction. Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. The angle was 45 degrees. Yours was 15.4. No, that's cool. Looks like a baby owl with only 2. Oh, that's great. I'll take a baby owl. I'll take a baby owl. All right, let's see how our burn's doing here. I mean, we got a long way to go, right? I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat this. We have got a long way to go. Don't know what Moho's altitude is over this way. Let's focus on the sun, all right? And we turn around like this. Now we look at our orbit. Yeah, I don't know. This might be good. We might actually be at the point where we want to stop, because Moho, of course, has quite an eccentric orbit. Its apoaps and its periaps are very different from each other. Let's bring this down here. This one is going to be the biggest burn. To try and bring these into some sort of alignment. I'd like it there so that my descending node matches up with my encounter position. And that there is the maneuver I need to do afterwards. Okay, right, nailed it. Nailed it. We're only going to have to go around for like another orbit afterwards or something. There's no big. Do you know what? I could probably bring it down to another one, right? The next one down. Yeah. So there's going to be like a whole bunch of places where we meet up, you know, because it's a cyclic process, right? The Moho goes around once, I go around a couple of number of times, and there's like times when those fractions will equal the right number, right? And every time that happens, there will be an encounter. All right, it turns out that this is the lowest one we can get. That's good. We'll take a low encounter. Moho really is one of the hardest targets to hit. It's just there. It's right there. But actually, pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. Okay, we're actually looking the way we want to be. We'll be doing what we need to do. I guess actually we want to be anti-normal, as is my way. But the reason that we're doing anti-normal is to look down south, because that we will be going past Moho in the northerly direction, and we want to push ourselves in the other direction. We're kind of done with this Moho craft for a little bit. This is one of the problems with playing a dense playthrough such as I have. Is you end up going like, okay, this is the Ono. We need a witty maneuver name for the Ono correction. I mean, I'm just gonna do that for now. Yeah, something like that. And we'll do that. Okay, cool. So yes, indeed, there are things going on in between. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I guess then the next thing we want to do, switch to. Where are we switching to? I don't know which craft it's going to put me in. I know we want to do it for the. Oh look, no, this is the Titus. No, this is what? This guy's in Dres. Is he actually a Dres? Let's have a look. Let's scroll out. Not yet. Not yet. Wow, does he have an encounter set up somewhere? No, we should create an alarm here. Sphere of influence change. Arrive at Dres. Wow, you know what? I didn't even know that was there. Wow, it's really close. Oh, look, it is there. My bad. My bad. But wow. Forgot all about it. It's still switches me to this craft, which is weird. That's not the craft I would have expected it to switch me to. There's my comment, by the way. We really need to go and look at that comment at some point. All right, back to Kerbin. I guess we're going to send the Weelu to Elu unless anybody has something better to do. No, I don't want to. I'm clicking over here. What is this? Why are you doing this? Set that as target. No, sorry. Focus view. I know what I'm trying to say. Weelu to Elu. There you go. Switch to you. Beautiful. Wonderful. What else is there to do? You know what? I'm totally going to just check and see what the good flight time is from here. Like there's no way that the alarm is actually set up well. You know, like, oh gosh. So all the way out. All the way. Oh my gosh, all the way out. Set as target. So we're going up. We're going up from over here somewhere. So that means from here at that whap. That should be right? Oh, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. We literally need to put this over here. So the straight line, look how straight that line's becoming. We need those to match this to go along the orbital plane. Oh, that's too much. That's fine. I'm happy for it to be too much. That's cool. That's cool. We could have a lot worse. Okay, so I mean that doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look terrible. Let's set this one up. I mean, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be really bad, but let's just tweak these parameters. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a meeting to happen somewhere on this line. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at it. It's terrible. So let's go back to maneuver 1 there. And then how is there a way of setting this forwards? I wish there was. Okay, here we go. Orbits. Can I do a lot of orbits, or is it just the one orbit? It's just the one orbit. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping to see whether these guys would meet. You know, like that. Are they getting closer or further away as I click the forwards here? What was? Wait. What was this? Look at this. What is this? How does this happen? How do we make sure that we're there for that? Like go there and then add another maneuver and just kind of push out until we meet. This isn't going to work. This is definitely not going to work. Where did that maneuver go? That encounter go though? What is this? You know, trying to get to interplanetary destinations. It's a bit of a voodoo science. You know, a bit of a voodoo. Let's get rid of that and then rid of that. I guess we're just going to see if in 60 days' time it's actually any good. Let's create an alarm. Let's planetary transfer. Kerbin to Elu. It says 72 days. It says 72 days. That's not the 60 days that it just promised. Let's go to the 60-day one. And let's see what we can do from there. Oh, running out of power or something? That's not what I want to see. That would be very bad. I wonder what caused that. Hopefully, just a glitch in the matrix. Nothing to worry about, you know? Nothing to worry about. I could do with some caffeine. Let's get some of this in my face. Mmm. It smells like it's been a flask all day, even though I only made it a little while ago. That's exactly what I'd like. Okay, right, here we go. I should be in the vessel. Stop telling me to jump to the vessel. Ah! Okay, we're headed up system. Like that is the only thing I can say is we are headed up system. So let's get up system. Caffeine. You know, tea. Tea's full of caffeine. It does depend what tea you're drinking, I agree, but tea is indeed full of caffeine. More a lot of tea rather than strong tea. Okay, so that is my target. Then we're going to add a maneuver here. Let's see if we're even close to right. Okay, more on maneuver 1. Let's go to maneuver 1 here. Ooh. Wait. You remember when I was playing around with a scale here? I guess we're going to just clear these out quickly. And then we'll reset that. Sorry about that, guys. Totally hit the wrong button and it messed up my maneuver node. I mean, both would be good. Yeah, I mean, what I should be doing is like sat here drinking. In fact, I was about to say drinking energy drinks and having a coffee and everything else, but energy drinks don't really mix well with the hot drinks, to my experience anyway. The definitely don't make you feel good afterwards. Okay, maybe something like that. Elu is at 67 billion kilometers. And that's 67 billion kilometers. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. We'll add a maneuver here and bring that down. Okay, that's not bad. It's on the other side from what I was expecting, if I'm to be honest. I was expecting it to be this side of my orbit, not this side. So let's see if we can just kind of tweak this around to get us where we need to be. That's us, and that's Elu. Okay, so we're not actually there. To catch it in time. I can do one of the. This is going to get expensive. No, I don't. I mean, I totally get why it's like, oh, you want to go to Juno? I'm like, no. I need to bring this back. Where is it? Okay, so the problem there is my descending node had tracked. I think that was the problem. Anyway, we'll just keep tweaking until we get something. So far, it's not really. Oh wait. This is on the wrong one. Let's have a look at. Does it tell us what the overall expense is somewhere down here? I don't see it. This is going to be an expensive one. Maybe too expensive. Making up for this weird time. Oh, come on. Why is this like this? Like, why is the Kerbal alarm clock even now telling me to go later still? You know, like, Get these. No. Disappeared. It's nearly there. There we go. That's an encounter. That's a really awkward encounter, but it's an encounter. Let's see if we can get a slightly better one set up. I don't think we are actually. I think this is just going to get more expensive now. That. No, please be firm in your call of me going to Elu. That looks better. Okay, looking at Elu, this is fine. I can live with this. So where does it tell us? This is a 1.5. Okay, 1.9. That's 2. That's going to get rid of this engine. 3. I mean, we've got 8 here, so 3 should be fine. And then we need to stop. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, and then we go to mission 3, which is another 2. You know what? We might be all right. I was really worried there, but I think we're gonna have the fuel to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. There's no way we're gonna follow every single one of these maneuver nodes to the letter. So there's gonna be some problems for it. Hey. Let me try it. Sterilitzia. Try that again. Welcome back. How you doing? It's good to see you again. I will always have troubles with your name. I apologise for that. But we have just set up a path to Elu for the Wheelu. The Kerbal alarm clock transfer window. Do not believe it. It's rubbish. It's terrible. Whatever it says, like, go about 30 days beforehand. All right, man. It was good to see you, buddy. It was good to see you. Sterilitzia. Yeah, something like that. That's what I said first time, right? Strelitzia? Maybe that's it. Anyway, we are preparing ourselves. We've got a bit of an orbit to go to point in the right direction. This maneuver node should just be one in the prograde direction. So we can point prograde and click the go button. It will take us around to there. Some point we'll get there. Don't worry. We're gonna move and. Hopefully we're not going to be on the docks. Oh, look at this. What is this? Let's watch the electric charge. I think we'll be fine. I think it will be okay. Let's just warp a little way into the future so that we're not waiting for the countdown. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Probably should have gone a little bit earlier, to be fair. There's Jewel, there's Eve, where's Moho? Moho should be like just around the crescent, like wherever the sun is. It should be very close to there. I suppose this is the lit up side, so actually maybe it's not quite visible yet. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. Look at this counting down anyway. Stre, not stir. Not stree. But all now pronunciations are welcome and amusing. Yeah, I mean, oh no, I'm not going to call you seltzer. Sterilizer, I did look at it for a little while going, is that what they want? But no, that was not. Well, we are burning through our fuel on this stage. This is going, well, I suppose technically we are going. Now that I stop and say that, I do remember that this was pretty much all of this fuel that we had set up there. Can we look at the maneuver node from here, or is it changing so it won't actually let us anymore? I don't think it will let us. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. I'd like to see this number ticking down somewhere. In fact, we're going to end up with a little bit more fuel. Am I gonna? Are we gonna stop? Is that a thing? Oh, look at it go. Just gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. See how that does for us out in the distance. So if I pull this back and then I kind of don't want to do anything to this, but at the same time, there is definitely a need to. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Elu periaps there. I'll put it back. Is it going up or down? It's going the way I don't want it to go. Okay, that's fine. But at least it's there. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give it a little nudge just so the game was like, let me recalculate for this for you. And I was like, okay, that's fine. All right, so what we're going to do next is try and send this one home. We're gonna attempt to burn back. I don't think it's gonna make it, if I'm to be honest with you. Let's decouple this bad boy. Okay, good luck. We're gonna see you in the future, no doubt. Look at that, like super low ejection force there. I like that. We're gonna cross over to the big guy. We're gonna turn on this one, and we're going to turn around. That should surely the fact that we've got no electric charge is a problem. Yep, that's a problem. Thankfully, we can see sunrise coming. So we'll sit here and sing the Beatles for a bit, and it will be fine. What is it? Is that it? Moho! That's where we're going. One of the best things about being in the shadow of the planet, or, we could call this a Kerbal eclipse if you like, we get to see all the different targets around the back. Like this is very bright, this little bit on the skybox here. Oh, that's Elu. Ooh, we were also going to Elu. We've sent stuff. Wait, no, is this one going to Elu? This one's going to Elu. The other one's going to Moho. My bad. Wait. It's been a long day, guys. I'm sorry. I was kind of hoping we'd hit sunrise by now. We are travelling pretty fast. Roughly, it's not as fast as I thought we were going, actually. I was expecting something like 5 kilometres over the surface, but no. So that's where I wanted to stop turning. That's what I was aiming for. I am glad to see that the direction that I spun myself was the correct one. It's just a shame that we're going to massively overshoot. Let me just try and maneuver without time acceleration on. Okay, I guess we're just going to try and slow down and see if we can't save ourselves. I mean, do I do a quick... Because we haven't got much. Let's be honest. We've not got much. So if I try and do this, it's going to be... Yeah. Well, okay, so we can't do that. What are we going to try and do instead? We need to try and crash us into the surface of something. Nothing's around. There is nothing. Getting to the surface of the sun, a lot harder than trying to crash into something. I might just leave this one adrift in. Let's open this up. Open... And we'll set a random... first, we'll give it a name. Then we'll set a random... Name Cameron, there we go. Set a random alarm for some time. When should we check on this again? Like half the year? Something like that? Rename vessel. Kill me. And we'll be like 700 delts. I'm not going to label it as debris because that's just bad. We'll give it a probe. Debris takes it away from your map screen. That's what I'm looking for. We want to call this check for targets, right? Yeah, and that's fine. We want it in. Let's just go a year. No, we want it less than a year. Kerbal year is 300, 600 days. Let's try it in 300 and let's see what happens in 300 days. Like that'll be fine, right? 1 year, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, best of luck, little ship. Best of luck. What's happening next? What's on the agenda? We got the go at Gilly. Let's switch to that little craft over here. 113 days though. We might have to go and see if there's something we can do on the moon instead. 113 days. It's a long time. Okay, this is the craft that is going to Gilly. It's out to go do some scans and stuff like that. I can't believe we're still on our way to do this. That's crazy. We're still trying to do the space casino, waiting for the asteroids to come back. Landing on Juno at some point, landing on Moho, and start exploring Gilly. That's something that we've got the manned people doing, the Kerbal people. I mean, they can be manned if they want. There's no problem with that. So let's go and have a look at the contracts. How do we make some money? I've noticed we're still under 1 million roots. We need to sort that out. What is everybody's out there favourite type of contract to partake in? I kind of like the tourism ones, though I don't think they're the most stream friendly. There's a lot of just waiting around. Investor tour. This is we've already done that. Grand tour of Jewel. No, that's not going to work, unfortunately. Okay, so 4 tourists to a specific site. It doesn't say where. The Great Desert. Suborbital. 700. We could probably do that. That's a lot of money. 750,000. We could build a jet that could take a whole bunch of people and then like have a rocket strapped to the middle of it and then 2 jets either side. I've done that plan before. It's a good one. 3 tourists to low Kerbin orbit. I mean, the money's not great. The flyby of Minmus with 3 tourists. This looks like something we could do pretty easily. Flyby of the multi-moon flyby, Mun and Minmus. This one might be a little bit more interesting. Should we do this one? 3 tourists around both the moon and Minmus. I like that. And then maybe at some point we'll send some tourists to the moon station and stuff like that. Okay, that sounds great. Multi-moon flyby. I'd really like the idea of that. Let's go do it. So we need to enable ourselves to be able to fly a bunch of tourists. Are we sending a pilot? Is that do we want to send one of our valuable assets, or do we just palm it off to the robots? I could definitely see the robots being a major contributor to this particular mission. Let's double check down here what we need to take with us. I wish it would kind of start, there we go, with your most recent one. 3 Kerbals, okay, that's fine. Show off your aircraft building skills. Yeah, I mean, they're not amazing. I've got to be honest with you. I've got to be honest. You know what? I have not sent one of these guys out with, I'm really tempted to send. Let's have a look at the crew here. Let's see who we've got. I don't want any of these. Let's get these out of here. So we're first off. There's the 3 tourists. We're sending them up in this nice little display case here. That's totally what this is, a display case. And then we've got no pilots. Got no pilots. Rescue is always good. You know what? That is a strong choice. If only that was something we could do. I didn't see the contract. Is kind of what I meant there. Sorry. This to hit. Wait. We've got a unit for this. 1.2 robo control. Bam. All right. Let's open this up. This can fly anywhere we need it to fly. Especially when it comes to around Mun and Minmus. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, what type of propulsion system shall we give it? Because we're just cruising around the low Kerbin orbit. Well, I was looking in the right place. So this is what I want. We're just cruising around low Kerbin orbit area. Well, it's not low Kerbin, but it's like in the Kerbin system. So we could totally just fly around in like a giant nuclear propelled craft if we wanted. I mean, if we do this, turn that down. And then, do we have engine plates? Is that a thing we could do? Engine plate. These are. There we go. This one. I'm yet to actually play around with these properly. I'm wondering if there's like multiple ways of attaching stuff here. Maybe on the stream is not the best place to be. Like, what do you do with that? Can I then like stack another? Wait. Stack another one. Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Okay, maybe engine plates aren't the way. I should probably play around with them at some other time. I know how to attach these things. I've done it multiple times before. We could just use these cubic octagonal struts and then copy out the number of engines that we want and stuff like that. That does work. I'm just wondering whether we've got the parts that are more specifically made for it. Doesn't look like we have. So I'm going to go with that one and these. Is that too much? We might actually get rid of that middle one and save that for save this connection for joining the ship up to other things. Okay, that looks good to me. What is the Delta V's on this? 600. That's actually not amazing. I suppose these engines are pretty heavy. Let's try the other way that I did this. Oh no. I've lost them inside the superstructure. Oh, life is pain. I did this to myself as well. That's the worst thing. Let's try and get you guys get out of there. We don't want you. So that's a bit of a shame, actually. I mean, we could put the tri-coupler down and see, like, what does that give? 7 point. 4. Okay, that's not quite as good as I was hoping. Of course, there is the other way of, as soon as I find it, much like the craft that we've just sent out, we could attach to either side like this. Bam. And that gives us 9,000 doubts. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. I think we might do this. Look at this. This even looks like it's a proper, legit tourist craft. It's got some style. It knows how to swagger around the Space Launch Center. Those parachutes. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that. What else do we need to do to make sure that this is a human? No, not human. A Kerbal rated spacecraft. It has communications. It has power. It has a bunch of parachutes on it. Maybe some landing legs wouldn't go amiss, right? We're going to be landing this nicely, right? We got to try and convince all of Kerbal kind that we know what we're doing. That's rubbish. What is this? This is never going to work, but it's the only thing we've got. Oh no. This might have to not happen. Oh, just as I was talking about how we're trying to convince people we know what we're doing. Oh my gosh. What about if? I'm not sure whether I want to move it up here. But at the same time, that then gives us the right sort of engine profile to be able to put more better landing legs down like that. Does that look better? You always know when I'm asking that I'm not overly sure. That is the largest landing legs we got access to, right? Yeah, okay. Spring, very strong. Is that now for all of them? Good. Right. Look, very, very strong springs. That'll be fine. Tourists can't get out, so we're not going to give them a ladder. I guess that's good. All right, fine. Ooh, I clicked outside. Now I would like to... Do meter curbing system? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Might be better if we get this out a few more times. What do you guys think? If we pick this up, probably want to take that fin off as well. Pick this up and could you please? All right. There's a 4. I think the 4 might be the one that we go for. Bloop. And then 4 this way as well. Okay, this is looking good. There's not a great deal of Delta V's here. Can we leave this, please? Thanks. Okay, so I want to check my engines, of course. Okay, that's good. They drop, and then they drop. That's not quite what we want. We want to pop them up there. Nice. Okay, so this should be... Look at that. Just from a little bit of staging, we're doing much better. Now, there is definitely going to be an issue. The biggest issue is the fact that we've got a 3-way multiplication of the relay antenna down here, but everything else is 4 and 2. No, it's definitely... It's not the biggest issue, but it's an issue that we've got right now. That way to that way as well. I think that would be pretty good. That's a lot of antenna. I don't think this actually needs that many, but we'll go with it. Okay, that looks better. Now we'll get some structural parts. Only really need these whilst we're flying through the atmosphere. So we'll pop that like that, and I'm sure there will be no problems with that. This will be fine. How could it be anything other than fine? Okay, so this is the what do they call it? What the multi-mun flyby. I'm actually going to call it Mun flyby because that tells me it's for the Kerbin system. Okay, all right, let's do this. We're actually ready to go. It's got a robocraft. It's got the tourisms. Yes, it's got the tourisms on board. The tourists on board. Can I change what they're wearing? Yeah, I don't think I want to. Okay. Let's launch. We're just going for a multi-moon flyby. This is cool. Okay, so the real question is, how close can we scream by the surface of all the moons? Right. We've got to give these guys a bit of a show. How are you guys at giving shows? So we know 4 kilometers is a bit dangerous around the moon. So what should we go with instead? 8? Is 8 fine? I think 8 might be fine. Look at these absolutely suave-looking people here. We're going to be sending them up and to the moon. Is it around? Can we see it? I don't think we're going to be able to see it. No, we can't. Let's press M and see. It's on the other side of the planet, so that should be fine. Kill me. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, thankfully we can actually launch on this. I was a little bit worried that one main cell with everything we got going here might not be enough. That said, I'm still not sure that's enough. Now that I'm up and flying, I'm wondering whether the main cell is going to have what it takes. It is definitely the workhorse of the space program here. It is the one that has been doing its best each and every time that I call upon it to provide its service. But I'm not sure whether that's going to be a thing that happens this time. I'm not sure. Okay, those are fully fueled, and these guys are going to tell me when we are running out of fuel. It's quite a difference in plumes there. We got all of this coming down there, and then I presume this is the solids. Yeah. They most definitely are. Okay, we're starting to go fast enough that I can start looking sideways just a little bit more. Depending on how sluggish I am, depends on how aggressive I am for turning sideways. If I got like all the acceleration, I am going to turn sideways the moment I get going. But if I feel like maybe we could do with a little bit longer before falling back down to the surface of the planet, I will go up just a little bit less angle. Yes, those are words right there. Okay, let's try and point out. Ooh, tanks away. Okay, that's good. We are losing speed. I'm a little bit worried about that. Can I rephrase that? I'm a lot worried about that. I'm very. Look at how low our G meter is. Look, the parachutes are like, yes, you can use me if you want. I'm not sure that's really what I want. 46. This is going to be interesting. If it can make it, I'm going to be very impressed. If it can make it, I'm going to be very impressed. We're going to immediately look over towards our orbit prograde here and do our best to just kind of keep adding to this speed. I think we should be okay. Now that I've seen how well we're doing, as long as we can... Oh no, the number's going down. Look at this T minus. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. If we can get that T minus going back up again, we'll be fine. But if it doesn't, we've got like a minute to live. Okay, it's high stakes here, guys. It is high stakes. So for the redesign, that's obviously why I only put 3 of these tanks on there, because the main tail couldn't quite do it. I might be tempted with replacing these bottom nose cones with some skippers, or perhaps just putting some small radial mounted engines, because we don't need too much more, but we do need a little bit more. That's kind of obvious here. If we could... Are we going to make it above the atmosphere? I don't think we're going to make it above the atmosphere. Maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive on the up. We might. This might be okay. This is why I've not like instantly reverted the flight, because we might actually make it. There still might be something to talk about here. The amount of speed we're building up is increasing. We're getting faster and faster every moment. We're still 24 seconds away from Apple apps, but that 24 seconds has lasted for long enough for me to tell you all about the 24 seconds. In fact, it's lasted so long that I wouldn't be surprised if it actually jumped up to 25 seconds at some point, rather than going down to the 23 seconds as I would have expected, seeing what we've done previously. Whilst we're there, let's just take a little moment to absolutely go wild about the fact that we have made it up and into orbit. That is great. And indeed, 25 seconds have appeared on the T minus indicator there. So we are definitely on our way. I mean, I say to orbit. We're not going to crash as hard as I thought we were. So that's good, right? That's good. I mean, I don't think the tourists really need to know how close they were to certain death there. I think we could just kind of leave that one off of the press release. I don't think anybody's going to be too bothered. Actually, I would be very bothered if they just kind of tried to cover that up. That's not the way to run a space program. Oh, no. But we're actually going to do it. Wow. Bless the maker. Wow. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. We are on our way. Where's the moon? Over there. Let's just set that target. We know where we're going. The plucky little AI drive there has really done his best to try and make sure these tourists don't crash into the atmosphere too hard. Well, at least not until they are expected to. And we've still got a lot of fuel to go. This is good. This is really good. There's still a lot of fuel to go. Turn back. We've overswung the roll maneuver. I just kind of wanted to line up the engines with the horizon there. No real reason, if I'm to be honest. I just feel like it looks a little bit better. Okay, nice. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. So have a look at the map again. Yeah, things are getting away from us, so I'm going to point down towards my prograde here, and hopefully this now means that, wow, we must be real sort of surfing over the equator here for that to be moving back and forth like it is. I am now moving side and side just to make it happen a little bit more, but that's cool. That's really cool. It's been a long time since I've seen the ascending node move like that. All right, settle down now. Settle down now. Looks to be getting into a real nice orbit here. I don't think I could say this was an efficient takeoff. I don't feel like we have earned that right. But it's gone all right. It's gone all right. We're burning through the fuel stocks on these outside tanks. Are we ready to drop them? Make sure that the stage is right. I might spin up. No, I'm not going to spin up. Ooh, look. The game thinks we've made it to orbit. Wait. Have we actually, though? We actually have. Do I drop the tank? I'm going to drop the tanks. Okay, and then we're going to carry on up to orbit. It was all a calculated play. Yes, of course. I just wanted to drop these tanks into the atmosphere so that we didn't have to worry about them. Of course. I mean, what else do you think would have happened there, guys? Let's put the debris back on. I want to watch these. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. I'm hoping that one of them at least crashes into the atmosphere. Let's just go around because the tell you what, I should probably save it. Right, is that then multi-moon flyby? Let's save it here so that I could get back and not waste their time, because that's when we should be flying, right? When the moon just comes up above the horizon, it's the time to start burning. It's time to start burning. I do wonder, though, whether we're going to have... I don't see Minmus. Minmus kind of needs to be... Oh, there it is. Minmus might very... Oh, hello, that nearly hit me. Minmus seems to be pretty much en route after the Mun. So, I mean, that's good, right? That's really good. I think that might mean we can actually do this in one maneuver rather than, like, fly down and then try and reorientate ourselves. We are in the atmosphere right now, though. We've got what essentially are a couple of torpedoes. I mean, I don't know how much this costs. You know, without the fuel in it. I mean, there is a little bit of fuel, but I don't know how much this metal work costs. But we've definitely going to set fire to it right now. Oh, there's the crater. That's great. One of my favourite little landmarks on Kerbal there. A bit hard to make out in the dark, but there's the ring. And there's the central mountain. It's really tempting just to leave my debris up on the map so that we could just see the horrors all the time. Okay, we've started hitting plasma. This is nice. This is nice. Where are the others? Am I the only one that survived? Am I the only one? Oh, no, there they are. There they are. They are definitely deeper in the atmosphere there. That's great. I don't know whether they're going to end up... Like, when this hits 2.5 kilometers, is it going to be like, I'm too far away, I'm going to just disappear now? Or are they, in fact, feeling the drag of the atmosphere as well? I would like to know. I would like to know. But unfortunately, because there's no probe core on there, I'm not allowed to switch to it. It used to be that you could just use the switch to craft button, and it would let you switch to debris or whatever. It didn't matter what you wanted to look at. It was like, okay, we'll let you look at that. But that is no longer the case, which is a real shame. Which is a real shame. Oh, excuse me. I think they did it so that people wouldn't struggle when they like crashed and there was a shower of debris everywhere, but they still had a craft in the middle that could move on. It might be. I don't know exactly why they did it. I'm just kind of taking a guess. Alright, Wise, it was really good to see you, buddy. I will check you around next time, you know? Next time we find ourselves in the same method of communication, I will talk to you. This guy really torpedoing his way through the atmosphere. Must be that sharp front face there. Coming down is not really getting too low in the atmosphere, but we are still traveling at 2 kilometers per second, pretty fast, and we're not slowing down that fast. I'm currently traveling at 4 times the speed that the game wants to. So this. Yeah, I would have expected it to be dropping down a bit more. Whilst we're on the subject, though, over there is the KSC, so this is quite a good place to actually be dropping down my tanks. I suppose we could say the recovery teams are coming out to get it. The guys underneath must have properly slammed into the ground, because we are not too much further up than they were. Oh, was that it there? No, that was something else we saw. It's all good though. It's all good. Right. Now I noticed that we've got a bit of a lean on the go. If I hit the aerodynamic forces overlay here, you can see that this is turning itself pretty heavy. In fact, we were traveling over that way, and now we're traveling over this way, so that's pretty good. But this was like a 90-degree turn. No wonder it slowed down as fast as it did. It must have bit through the air pretty harsh. All right, we're gonna hit that floor. 3, 2. 1. Oh no! Don't do it, man! Don't do it! Don't survive! Oh no! There's a bit of trash just out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh look, we can revert to vehicle assembly. I don't think that's what we want to do. Let's go to the tracking station. We want to do the multi-moon flyby. Soon as that loading screen spins all the way around. That would be nice, right? That would be great. Okay, it's done. The thing has happened. This landed at Kerbal. I'm going to recover it. Thanks. Multi-moon flyby. Let's go say hello. So we need to try and set up quite a nice series of events here so that we swoop through the right places and get set up for the next correct places. I actually wanted to reload, didn't I? I'd purposely saved it to reload. Let's just see what we got here. We got a lot of debris here. That's what we got here. It nearly made it all the way around, actually. I suppose that's fine. Add the maneuver. Push that up. Let's see what we got going here. Can we not, please? Thanks. Something like that. Bring it back. Bring it round. Too little. There. What I'm looking for. So once we've done that, where is Minmus? That's our next target. I don't see it. Is that? No, that's the satellite. Oh, I'm too close. That's why. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. We can live with that. So in that case, we want to. Oh look, we've passed through twice. That's not quite what I'm after, but it's pretty good. Maneuver. Let's just kind of speed this up until we are very, very close to the. Okay, all right. It don't want to work like that. Okay, that's fine. I guess I will just burn inwards instead. Is that something we can do? That is something we can do. Okay, but burning the right way in and out is all about it. All about it. Okay, so we've gone too far there. I think we can safely say we've gone too far. Let's pull this back just a little bit. Okay, so that's also too close. But let's try and get something that's still inbounds. That's too far. Something like that one. I think that's the one we want. Oh yeah, welcome to my debris field. I'm simulating my own Kessler syndrome right here. Unfortunately, that won't actually work the way that we want it to, but it's fine. That's fine. We are currently on a multi-moon mission. Let me just get rid of these guys here. These are all missions that we are actually working on right now. But we have these 3 tourists. Why don't I have a pilot? They needed a pilot. Guys, what is going on with the lack of pilot? Okay. Ah, guys. Ah. We've got to leave him here. We need to fly a pilot up and stick him on with a chair? Is that a thing we can do? Oh. Found this while checking on one of your Kerbal music vid uploads. Great, dude. Wonderful. Nice promotion. Let's go. Let's first see whether we've got the lawn chair yet. Let's see whether we've got the external command seat yet. It's something we've been aiming towards for a long time now. Something we've been aiming towards for a long, long time. Maybe one of my stations actually has enough science in it to be able... Let's turn that back off now. To be able to do something about it. Stations just like that, right? Yeah. Cafe addiction. We've actually, unfortunately, had to move the scientist out of here because it had a little bit of tendency to shake itself to pieces. It's kind of okay, but I'm not sure whether it's still got power to be transmitting the science or not. Let's go and have a look, because I do believe it is absolutely loaded to the gills with the thing. In here, let's have a look. Science. Actually, no, we don't. We're just filled with data. I might even move the guys back. So when we last attached a module to the side of this, it started shaking itself apart in a major way. In a major way. So we bugged out. We were like, emergency, get everybody out there. I piled people into the life raft. They disappeared. I sent the shaking module off to my other space station where it didn't shake so much. And everything seems to have settled down just a little bit. So things aren't quite as desperate up there as they once were. Research and development. Field science. Oh, I need 150 science to be able to do it. What, 160? Okay, well, I guess they are not going to the moon today, which actually is kind of annoying. That was totally my plan. Okay, that's fine. Things aren't happening. 34 days. All right, that's cool. What can we do? We're gonna have to take the scientists up. That's entirely what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to take the scientists up. We're gonna wait the 34 days. They'll probably give us enough science in that amount of time. We could fly around Kerbin and try and find enough data to be able to turn over. But I mean, maybe we could have a moon mission with a scientist on it. But I think, let's see if I've got a pre-made craft for this. Let's have a look. Multi-Bonium. What I'm looking for is like station shuttle something or other. Like you know, it's going to be there, right? It kind of has to be. Science module selling out. Station shuttle one. We knew there'd be one. This isn't a shuttle. This is a life raft. What have I made here? It is a two-seater though, so I guess we're just going to send it up. Scientist, beautiful. They know what they need to do. We've got a robot on board. Going to be doing all of the major. Do we have a robot on board? Tell me there's a robot on board. There should be. We normally end up putting a robot on board. I might just take this little module apart at the top here and put a little robot on board. I keep doing this. Like that, like this. Okay, cool. One of you on that. All right, beautiful. And we're ready to roll. Okay, that's nice. Let's. I think we've mostly been flying with pilots before now, so that's probably what happened there. Let's launch that and go. We're barely going anywhere, so that is good. That is good. You might have noticed the small fuel tanks at the bottom of this craft. I do believe this is return capable. We'll have to have a look though. We'll have to have a look. Any moment. Soon as that screen stops telling me that we're loading. Oh, we could do it. I mean, somehow we've stopped the Kerbin system spinning on its axis. which is a bad day when that happens. That's a lot of energy just suddenly released. So yeah, we've got little spherical balls down the bottom here. That's just a little bit of fuel so that when we're up in the atmosphere, why does it have that? There's no robot here. If there was a robot here, I'd fully understand why that was there. But right now, I'm a little bit confused. 3, 2, wait. Where's my station? There's no point leaving whilst the station is all the way around there. Let's just cruise through half an orbit quick. Just bring Cafe Addiction down to the bottom of the desert here. Beautiful. Right, okay. As I was saying, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, we're good. It's a slow climb. Let's get a little bit of sideways momentum building up pretty quickly. As you can see, we're down to 1G. Well, thanks very much, Tasty Co. Yeah, I mean, cool. As long as you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I mean, you've already been doing it, so that's fine. But to be fair, so we quite often get people turning up. I pressed the T button when I didn't mean to. We get people quite often turning up to try and promote their channels. But I've got to say, you have got the method down. You're not like, oh my god, guys, come and check out my channel. You're like, yeah, I was doing stuff the other day. And then people could choose whether to check you out or not. And I'm all right with that. I'm fine with that as a system. You know what? I'm just going to click radial out here. Let's just turn, shall we? It's seeking. It's seeking, guys. This isn't what I wanted. We'll just hold it there. All right. So, there is the station. This is where we're headed for. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get some science done. Yeah, I absolutely love this game, man. I have been playing it since like beta something 1.6, something like that. I remember SAS not. So when you got SAS, you could like push it around. Yeah, I remember when it was just totally locked. Like you couldn't do anything. You had to turn it off if you wanted to turn around and do stuff. It's fun days. Before jet engines were a thing. I remember going through a few of the aerodynamic models, or squad going through a few of the aerodynamic models. Yes. Saying about how we're waiting for KSP2. I am all over a open server when the game comes out. I'm so about it. I definitely want to try and get a few. Which one was? The SAS. Yes. I would love to get a few KSP players, YouTubers together to have I'm going to use the word professional stream, where people know what they're doing and stuff. But I also do kind of enjoy the random madness of people coming along to play when they don't know what they're doing. That's not a bad little maneuver over there. Are we going to actually... I think I'll take that one, 24. That's cool. I'll take that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I thought you might be, man. I thought you might be. I am, unfortunately, currently an astrophysics student. Don't let that fool you. I'm old. But, yeah, I'm currently an astrophysics student, so time is limited for me, so it would literally be during a stream. Which reminds me, I've got to sort out my Oxygen Not Included videos. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Right, anyway, we're going. Let's go do the thing with the things to be done. Hit that auto warp. Somewhere back there is the station. But we've managed to set up quite a tasty maneuver node, which means that we will be trying to fly parallel with it for the majority of the path until we get round here, where we're like 24 kilometers away from it. 23.8. I'll roll it up. You're 43. Brilliant. I'm 39, mate. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going to fly parallel and stuff. The search for Twitchi. I'm I'm not sure whether Twitch is going to be making an appearance next thing. I mean, obviously the smart move at the moment is a Putin satire. That's the word I'm looking for. But I just don't have the time to write good satire anymore. You know, like. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Well, I mean, I say blast off. We're not blasting off. We're making our burn. Making our burn. Burn time for over a minute, though. Look at that. We're going to be dropping our middle stage. Turns out we didn't need these extra boosters. Okay, that's fine. I'm still not sure why they're there. Should we just turn them all back on? That all of them? No, we got to go around and do them all individually. I have no idea what this is going to do for our. All right, drop that. For our space debris, but there we go. All right, nice. This should just be making its way fully on up to orbit here. Yeah, thanks very much. Very appreciated, buddy. Very appreciated. To be fair, we have moved on a little bit beyond what my normal stream time is. I was doing my labs today, and the analysis got a little bit thick in the weeds, so we ran a little bit late. How do we know he isn't there until we look for him? I'm about it, mate. I'm about it. It was definitely the favourite character that I've had the pleasure to portray so far. Oh man, that's pretty bad. Little meet up over there. 27 kilometers, 26, 25, 24. We're getting closer. We're getting closer with my weird off-kilter burn. Might just take this as good. That said, we're getting down to the 10k. There. Ooh. Press the X button. Make it happen. 9.1 kilometers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If we warp round and go target, though I do prefer target. Where is our target? It's supposed to be like just here somewhere. I know you're around somewhere. Not that, is it? No. No, I didn't want. Ah! Got the wrong one. Got the wrong one. Every now and then I'll go to hit set as target, and I just be like, no, I'm going to switch to that craft. It's like, no, that's not what I want. Can we see them around though? Is that a thing? They should be like that. Oh, too far away still. Too far away still. Switch to, and we're just going to try and slow down. We're getting very close. At some point, we're just going to end up whizzing past at a couple of 100 meters per second, and nobody wants that. T, retrograde. Slow down. If we burn over here, we can actually burn towards as well as slowing down. Though you have to be careful. The way I ended one of my possibly the best ending to a stream ever was I had someone going to a space station, and I was making a burn like this, and I wasn't really paying attention, and the last thing we did was plow through the middle of the space station. That was great fun. Okay, this is looking good. We got a way to go though. Like 8 kilometers at 20 meters per second might take a little while. In fact, round to there. I'm not liking that. Let's actually point towards and try and get there a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. We've got fuel. Do I have RCS on board? I have RCS on board. We're fine. Okay, I'm a little bit worried now that I've gone and done this of running out of electric charge. So I'm just going to kind of point there and stop. Still going. So we're going to, where are you? Hibernate. Stop it. Why are we still running out of electric charge? Everything should be stopped. There should be nothing draining our power. But still, the power drains. We're going to drift until we see the sun. And then we'll get back on it. Because it turns out I didn't... there is electric charge on here. Where's my batteries? Where's my batteries? Doesn't look like we have many. That's a shame. Look, there was more there. What was that? Yeah, we got some batteries. I need to click that, don't I? Yeah, they're all right. They're fine. They'll make do. Right. So let's just drift through so we can do that. All right. Now that I can see the sun, I feel a little bit better about trying to move quicker. I would really hate to be trying to accelerate faster. I kind of hate that he's come along and stolen the name for what is a very obvious method of docking. It's been around for years, but that's fine. The probe core is going to drain a little charge. It is, but with the hibernation on and off, it should drop it down to a very small trickle. But it turns out it doesn't. So what else? Turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, still draining a lot. Okay. The hibernation should definitely kick in there at some point. Alright, doesn't matter. Does not matter. But that's just my own little pet peeve, that's just like to talk about while we're talking, right? 1.6, 1.5, 1.4. How close are we going to get? How close do we want to get? Something like that. You know what? I might even just start slowing down. Might just start slowing down. Turn sideways. Keep pushing. Try and get the rate of change right. I do love the moment when you're approaching a space station and kind of the perspective starts bringing it in quicker, because when you're over there it's just a dot, right, and it carries on being just a dot for a long time, and then when it's up close it stays kind of big, but there's this point in between where it seems to get more perspective than it should have, but that's it. Okay. My personal favoured method of docking, particularly for a fixed craft like this, to change to the locked camera mode, and then suddenly it's actually easy to orientate yourself in space. It's a thing that's actually surprisingly difficult to do. Let's keep burning until we look like we're going at it right. I should probably try and slow down rather than... Somewhere about here is a good point to switch over to RCS. Point back towards my target. Big swings. Big swings. Okay, I'll go for that one because it's right there, right? Why else? There's target. Mostly, docking is about setting yourself up right. There's definitely an easy and a hard way to go about docking. Okay, here we go. Gonna drift in gently. I might even actually slow us down so that I can pivot around a bit more. Okay, we got a magnet bite. Bam! Alright, we good? Is this going to shake itself apart? We fine. It's getting there. Damp it down. Calm. Calm. Right, we want to... Let's transfer crew. Transfer there. Cool. And transfer there. Alright, beautiful. We did a thing, guys. We did a thing. I'm all about it. Which is... we don't often do the things, but today we did. Let's have a look up here and see what we got. people coming home from Eve in 34 days. I think we could probably get away with doing that. Let's go and have a look. Gonna quickly have a look at the. Oh, I have lost a window. Hold up, guys. Need to find a thing. Oh. Things were buzzing on my phone. I was like, that would be Discord. No, it's not Discord. Okay. There's still more debris everywhere. We gotta start dealing with these things. We do have craft out here specifically to deal with stuff like Kerbik's old. Kerbik's very old. All right, this guy over here, the Boney M relay. Let's go out there and try and do a thing. Try and do a docking thing. The perspective would drive you, as in the fixed camera view. I used to think that. I used to be like, oh, who would even want to point that in the right direction there? Who would even want to use this? But actually, when it comes to docking, it's the one. It's really what you want. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any debris that's close to my field of vision. Which one's gonna? Oh, Wheeloo debris on the floor. We need to get rid of that. You set as target. Is this one that I can actually? Yes. This is one I can actually get to. Wait. It's got a periapsis of inside. Switch 2. We're just gonna. This is Minark. This is like so old. This station, and it's just sat there being like, "Can you please send me to the underworld?" I mean, yeah. I can send you to the underworld. What is this? It's just a parachute. How did you get here? How is this a thing? All right, we're just going to drift this one down and into the atmosphere. We're going to watch it happen. We're probably going to go at it 4 times speed. And hopefully it will crash or burn up or something interesting would happen, right? I mean, it's definitely going to crash. But my big question here, I'll be honest, when I saw this, I was expecting a tank. You know, a tank and an engine and stuff like that from early in my space career. No. Yeah, we're starting to fill the atmosphere. I'm mostly interested in whether it's actually going to bring itself down or whether it's too aerodynamic. Because that could totally be a thing. Where there's my Apple apps. Okay, so that's a thing. What is this? What are we targeted at or whatever? Not sure, but that's annoying. Oh, the heat is strong. We're still going down. This is good. We're not seeing much heating going on. We are, however, pointed up. There is no lift being generated. That's good. That is a very good. That little camera shake felt like we were coming to a close situation. It's going to be going down. If I can activate it, ooh, deploy. Maybe. I mean, it might actually already be deployed. You never know. You never know. How did it get here? I actually don't know how this exists. I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could go back through the archives and find the moment it got left behind. In fact, with the name Minark, you could track down the exact time. We are. You see that patch of ocean over there? Wow, is that a mountain under the ground? Is that a thing? It was activated. Oh, this is great. So my theory is that we were sending something back, that we were bringing a booster back or something like that, and we must have been going in backwards, and the engine and the fuel tank exploded, and then this traveled outside of the out of my load area, right? That's my thought. That's the only way I think it could have then skipped on out whilst having such a low periaps. Surely that's the only way that would work. Oh well, we've got 500 meters per second to go. We're traveling about 2 meters per second. If you have anything to ask me, now is the time to get that out there. I'm actually gonna tell my phone to stop buzzing me. What's going on? Ooh. My mother is currently doing a tour around California, but my stepdad is a serious rock hound. He collects, I would say gems and minerals and stuff, but he just likes rocks. He just likes rocks, all right? So he's gone to like Meteor Crater, up to Death Valley, stuff like that. They did like over a 500-mile road trip, which I believe for Americans is normal, but for we're British. We don't travel more than 60, 70 miles in a car at once, you know. I mean, that's a lie. I live like 100 odd kilometers away. Oh, you're a Cali boy yourself. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Yeah, she found herself out there for work. She's a nanny. They went for holiday. So my stepdad flew out to go meet her. Man, can we actually touch this one down? Okay, well that's some trash. Let's recover that. Give me the money back. It's not gonna. We're sinking. It won't let me do this until we touch the bottom, right? I mean, that'd be good. It's been a while since I've seen the bottom. A couple of friends in Surrey. Surrey's. So I live on literally the other side of the country from them. But yeah, that's great, mate. That's great. Yeah. So I mean, technically, I am currently in a different country called Wales, but it's just part of the UK. So there's. I don't think anybody is like, oh no. I mean, it's not England, but it is part of Britain, you know. Man, we're going as fast as we can. Recover. I suppose I could go to the Space Center anytime I want, but I want to recover this little piece of trash. How deep is the ocean at this point? Does anybody know? I mean, I sure don't. I have no idea. Look. I have never seen these little... not quite islands before. Is there a hot spot underneath? Or is this some sort of like eroded dam? There's definitely something. Bop 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 bop. I kind of feel like there's a hot spot under here, and it's travelled over time, or at least the plate has travelled over the top of it over time. I feel like that's something that's happened. You need to make some stock submarines are pretty difficult. Oh, we're going to explode. We're going to explode. Yeah, submarines from stocks is pretty difficult. But like, the problem is that I like to make stock stuff so that when people are watching, they can just be like, "Oh yeah, I can see how that was made." Oh, there we go. I knew it would happen eventually. Cannot auto set. That's going back, isn't it? That's going back into. I hope not. Because like you just install one mod and boom, submarines are really easy. Suddenly you got ballast and taking on liquids and stuff like that. But I like to build sort of dolphin inspired submarines, ones that you fly around in rather than just sinking, you know. Okay, so that was a thing. Oh, hello. No, I mean, thanks, but that wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, you can't be caught. Is there any that can be caught right now? I do not think so. I'm just trying to think what we can do for the final 10 minutes of stream. Oh man, look at this. 45-kilometer periaps. Why aren't you down here? Shall we make that happen? I think we'll make it happen. Should try and make Sequest, dude, yes. All about it. All about it. Oh, the load screens. The time is nigh. Okay, we're in again. It's another nose cone. How have I ended up with so many nose cones? Is it like just the root part and the game can only remember that? I mean, we have been playing for some time now. I could totally see that being a thing. Warp here. Down we go. Awesome. Yeah, I want to know whether this is going to bring itself down. It looks like it might actually have some troubles. Because it's so far to go. Oh, well, I suppose that answered that question. That's fine. That's good. Actually, that's great. Let's slow down time though. Thanks. Man, so many debris, and a lot of it is just kind of floating around at the 75-kilometer mark. It was indeed a show way ahead of its time. But I say that there were a few around that time that were, I'm sure people would bring up things like Stargate, but yeah. I can see if they had a trajectory that dips into the atmosphere. See if it could heat up and destroy when not focused. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if it would actually when not focused, but unfortunately, if you're not watching it, the atmosphere kind of doesn't exist for it. Wait. Was Flying Flower, Mohik, this bony end debris, this is part of the catch system. You're iffy about the Firefly remake. Yeah, I mean, who knows what they're going to do to it, right? But at the same time, like, a lot of stuff does get good remake. It's the endings, right? They always try and go for some sort of shock ending. And I'm not certain that's a great way to go about it. Okay, what is you? Okay, how is this up here like this? How did I even let this happen? It seems like a thing that I shouldn't have let happen. Oh well, we're gonna get a bit more active about it now. Let's go to the Boney M and see if there's something we can get. Yeah, but by the time the Boney M, that was the booster for, went up, I was a lot more conscious about my debris. Okay, can we catch you? No. Bet we could. Not like that, we're not. Go all the way around, but I'm not sure that's... I mean, what else am I doing with it? Of course, that's how we're going to do it. All right, that's the winner there. There isn't one lower down, is there? That was kind of it. Yeah, that was definitely it. Okay, fair enough. Point our way back up there and get a nice encounter. 8.1 sounds good to me. Gonna perform that little maneuver and get ourselves over to that piece of debris. As we don't run out of power before we get there. I mean, we do have a lot of electric charge. I've learned my lesson by the time I launch these guys up. This is literally there to go and grab stuff, push it into an atmospheric intersecting trajectory, fly itself back up to orbit, and then do it again. Right? That's all these guys do. As you can see, this one's already done a thing. And gone and come back. So these are pretty useful little machines. To start our burn, I'm not going to go for the full 10 seconds. I might start burning somewhere around 3 seconds, just because these numbers they're a bit iffy. They're always a bit iffy. Very quiet. Make sure we're down to a low thrust limiter. What if I just kind of turn that up? I'm not sure why that... Well, I do know why that was like that. Obviously, we've used it to try and capture another piece of kit. Probably because I didn't put any RCS on these. Okay, that looks good to me. How are we doing with the... That's rubbish. What is this? Okay, bring this number down. 19, 10. 10.2 sounds great. Sounds amazing. Can I now warp here? Thanks. Gonna watch this happen. Way! Did we get an electric recharge? Sure do hope so. And then we want to arm this. We want to turn backwards. And we want to have a look and see where we are. Okay, we're like 70 kilometers away. That's fine. We can totally do that. Let's see if we can't tweak our trajectory just a little bit back into line. Get a little bit closer than we were already. So honestly, how close do we want to get? We don't want to have a collision course. In fact, I have made it further away by doing this. Beautiful. Tell you what, I will come down here. So I have the persistent rotation mod on the go. So if I send anything spinning, I can't just time warp and come back and hope it would all be okay, because that don't work, unfortunately. Doing that, please. Go. Bring that number down lower if possible. Okay, about there. That's good. We're nearly colliding at that point, so I will take it. Got a fueling station, or just I pretty much just lob up a new one because they're so small. I normally end up strapping, I don't know, a dozen or so to the outside of a rocket, and just launching that. Very cheap, very effective, especially for the amount of cleanup that they do. That said, we have nearly wasted half our fuel already. I say wasted, used half our fuel already. Utilized. Mostly we do much lower energy transfers than this. Oh, I went too far. Went the other way. I feel like I'm time warping, but really not. Okay. Am I going to be able to just, like, snatch this? Be nice if, right? Maybe I need to turn down the engine just a little bit more. This is a bit much. It's a bit much. Go for about 50. Nice if we could get a little bit of sun before we get too close, but let's just see what's going on. Let's just see what's going on. Gonna drift up to it now. The problem is when you time warp, the precision tends to drift just a little bit. Oh, we got some sun. That's beautiful. Okay, this looks like something that should have a little bit of fuel in it, maybe. Maybe. I don't know how to check from this distance. Also looks to have stopped rotating, so that's pretty good as well. We could bring ourselves into a nice stop just alongside it. Then I could just point at that, right? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this like this again. Locked. Spin it. Realize that the aerial, in fact, is not the top edge. Okay. Who knew? Who knew? A little bit more drift in the right direction. So we could then stop when we're lined up with it. Let's just try this. I'm afraid I'm a bit busy for extra Discord servers right now. And I'm honestly not going to have time for about 4 years. Let's go here. Does this look like we're pointed in the right direction? Meters per second contact. Okay, that worked really well. Oh, that worked really well. Right, tell me I left some fuel in this. I have not left any fuel anywhere. Okay, that's unfortunate. Shut down the engine. Can I turn these off? Do you reckon I'll get away with turning these off? I should have attached. I don't know if you can actually attach that to a. Oh, we can't control from there. Oh, okay. We're gonna point down. Something like this. that look like we're pointing our engines backwards? This? Oh, are we even at periaps? This reckons it is gonna go into periaps. You know what? Just to be sure, shake that bad boy around. Okay, that's definitely 23. Can it go any? Okay, so that's all its fuel. I'm going to release. Gonna turn all these back on. Oh yeah, these little craft are just so cool. And now I point towards my prograde, turn around, and just kind of make sure that I have a periaps of. Wait, turn the engine back on. Periaps of more than 75 kilometers. That's all we need right there. There's 10, 12, 30, 40, 50. I bet if I pitch up at this point, it would actually be a bit better for me because I'm also sending my Apple apps up a little bit high there. 61, 64, 70. Okay, there we go. That's me back into orbit. Where's that little bit of space junk? You right there. Switch to. This guy is in trouble. Got a red line in his future. Is he going to be landing here in the Badlands? I mean, probably. Let's be honest. This is a probably right here. Okay, completely empty of fuel. We used all its own resources to bring it back. Ah, man. Every time I see this river, I'm like, I should really do a race down the river. It's a good river for racing. I used to know enough about Kerbal side to be able to set up a new landing zone over there, landing pad over there, and then use dark multiplayer for us all to race down there. Good days. I've also done Kerbal Wars, which was that was a lot of fun. You'd know it as like a BattleBots type thing. Over here, we our BattleBots was called Robot Wars. Move that one away. Okay, cool. And before no shoots on this one. We are just clearing out another piece of junk. Yeah, at some point I've got to put the time back in to have another round of Kerbal Wars. I'd like it to be a regular thing before KSP2 comes out, so that we could just instantly make the transition between the two. Extraplanetary launch pad, yeah, that's good. So the reason I like Kerbal side was because I could then send other people the mod file, and it had the like the location data and stuff in it, so that so it worked over DMP, dark multiplayer. I'm not sure if it works over light multiplayer. I should imagine so. It seems like the type of thing that would work in either instance. But I think with that, it is time for me to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Tasty Co-Productions. I will hopefully see you next week at Tuesdays. Ooh. I normally run an hour earlier than this, but lab has been getting longer and longer every week, so maybe we'll be doing this later and later every week. So I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!